recap. Dave got an abridged recap, but I'm going to let one of you guys, or all of you guys, talk. How did last session go?
I'm trying to think where we started last time.
We bought weapons for the first hour, I think.
You started
We did
out,
have some shopping.
Yep. Fade in was a continuation of the scene in the office of the floating vagabond, where you were talking to Jill.
Yes. I'm jumping too far forward. I know that after talking and the shopping, we were looking at what kind of jobs were available. She had shared the computers with us so we can get the job boards for local areas, with the understanding that local isn't very local and they may be outdated by the time we see them. And one of the jobs, I don't remember what the others were, but one of the jobs was a ship had gone missing, I think a couple years ago.
Correct.
And its transponder, or whatever the signal was, had been detected, and somebody was asking for a crew to go out and salvage it for anything useful. And I'll let somebody else pick up.
So we went out to the ship. I don't remember if we found the name of the ship, but it was like all busted. Did we ever determine what happened to the ship?
No, you have not.
But we found 3 dead bodies, and we hacked and brute forced a bunch of doors open while failing a ton of rules.
Are you including the head, the floating head, as a complete body?
Guess I don't remember. I thought were there 3 full bodies, or was there just 1 full body or 2 full bodies and a head?
I don't remember for sure. It was something like that. It didn't go well for somebody.
I am fairly certain that it was 3 intact corpses and then a head.
Dang, what happened to that guy? So, yeah, 3 intact. So we found bodies, and then we kept exploring the ship. Justin, did you find anything? I don't remember if you found anything.
No, I opened up a bunch of doors, but never found anything.
We did find a room with, I forget what it was. It medical gear?
Yes. Yep, you found a bunch of medical supplies in one of the smaller areas.
And then as we were kind of talking, we were talking on our comms, we were going to kind of circle back, because we were separated.
Correct.
We were going to.
I don't know. Did you guys? I know there's other people on the ship.
We saw them.
Okay.
I think we got shot at.
Yeah. No.
No?
I don't think they saw us yet. Right?
Well, I doubt they didn't. We had lights, although mine has been turned off.
Yeah, mine is not. And we notified Justin that there were people.
You did.
So he was coming around to save us, I guess, or help us. But we did also, I think, one part at the very beginning when we were buying stuff, we bought the revive juice.
Right.
The thing to bring us back from the dead, essentially.
One time.
One time. So, I think we got one for everyone, right?
I think so.
Yes, the decision was made that everybody would get that, and I forgot what I called it, but essentially it's an injection of biomedical nanites that if your heartbeat stops, they will quit just hanging out in your bloodstream, and they will essentially revive you if it's at all possible one time. And of course there's catastrophic stuff if you lose your head, or your whole chest cavity gets blown out. They're not going to rebuild everything, but if you die from trauma or blaster fire or stuff like that, and it's possible to repair that damage quickly, they will do so, and you'll be back up and going. Okay, so you guys are on the ship. You have discovered that somebody is on there with you, as Gabe and Atticus were investigating a room separate from Joshua, who was wrecking stuff on his own. You two saw a female in another suit walk past some of the doors that you had already gone through, and you're very certain there's at least one other, because you saw a flashlight beam as well outside of that individual's. And then where we left off was the one that you had seen apparently has detected you, because Atticus got a shot taken at him. A laser bolt hits the wall / door right next to you. And while it misses you, it certainly is slightly unsettling.
Slightly.
As we load up the map.
Slightly unsettling.
I think you may also remember that at one point it had been radio silence, and I think, can't quite remember exactly, I think you had attempted to contact the ship on comms, and there was nothing. I definitely remember you hearing some crackling and then just a little bitty snippet of voice that you couldn't quite make out what was said from the ship, and then it went to more static and then nothing. So comms are off. You have Atticus. You at least are certain that there are at minimum 2 enemies on the derelict with you, and you and Gabe are separated from Joshua. And here we are.
Where would Duvo be with all of this?
So how we played it last time was that Duvo and Mark had stayed on the ship. They were going to handle things there, keep the sensors going, essentially run support from there.
Okay.
So at this point, you're not real sure what's going on.
We did have Greg screaming about, he never said what it was. It was just a string of, I believe you said, obscenities.
What?
Presumably because you were trying not to put words in his mouth.
And that would be par for the course for Greg. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Duvo, I have you on the map now, although you are not on the map yet. You able to see stuff?
Yeah, I can see a few little
Okay, good.
corridors.
Okie dokie. So I will let you know when what you are doing pans out. And since we are actively in an encounter now, I am going to roll for everybody, which is really a little on the pointless side because everything is based off of your dex. But you got to roll to get things into the combat tracker the right way, and we are going to begin combat. All right, so blaster has gone off. Atticus, you are a little on the worried side because that was really close. Whoops.
We see who's up first. Or you just gonna tell
Not
us? 'Cause
yet.
I can see some that are up. I can see.
You can see what?
The person I'm looking at now, I can see Duvo, I can see Josh, and I can see Mai.
Right.
If I go to combat encounter, I might just be in the wrong spot. Whatever. Keep going.
Oh boy. Hey, Gabriel.
Yes.
An individual comes into view briefly, and you can see a laser rifle or some kind of rifle in their hands. Unfortunately, that's all they can do because you get one action per round. But you see them and they see you.
Well, yeah. The flashlight's probably, but the flashlight's in their eyes more than mine. Do they have a light?
Yes, they do have a light.
Looks like both of them have lights. I can see both of them.
Okay.
All right.
I don't remember if I had a weapon readied.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I lost all my icons for my weapons and stuff. I'll have to fix that later.
Would that show on equipment if I had doesn't look like it.
Oops.
So what kind of action is it to draw a weapon?
How combat works in this game is you get one action around. It's anything that you can accomplish within a few seconds. It's not quite 6. It's more like 3 to 5. It's very kind of nebulous. Some actions, I'm ruling that some actions can be sort of combined. Like if you are familiar with your stuff and where it is, you can move and draw a weapon at the same time. You cannot draw a weapon and fire in the same round. It's
Okay.
It's one of those things. So, Atticus, hang on just a sec, sir. Atticus, another laser bolt comes from that same individual that shot you that is over here, and it pretty much hits in the same place on the door. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I do know why I did that. All right, Gabe, it is your turn, sir.
So I saw a laser shot come from somebody other than the one I see.
Yes.
Is that accurate?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to step out of view. I will once the game allows me to.
Sorry.
I'm going to step out of view and draw the I'm going to draw the saber.
Okay.
And I'm going to be there waiting for a barrel to come around the corner.
Okay.
And shout to and on the comms, like, Joshua, we're under. I'm sorry. Wow, it's been a minute. Joshua, we are under fire. Atticus, get out of there.
Okay.
That's what I got.
That's what you got.
Do I need to end my? Okay.
Nope, I got it. Duvo, you are still doing stuff. At this point, we will say that you are suited up and you have exited the airlock on the Dax. So you've got, I'm going to say, 2 rounds of movement through open space to get to the derelict. And that's going to be cooking. So you've got this round moving, next round moving. In round 3, you will enter the encounter proper. Once you exit the ship and are traversing open space, your comms kick in and you hear the tail end of what Gabriel just said. Atticus, get out of there. Josh, it is your turn.
I go ahead and as I hear him say that, I ready my light LP rifle. Just to make sure that's laser. Yep. I go ahead and get it ready, and looking back, I think I had turned back this direction because I had kind of like looking where I came from, and I'm going to go ahead and start just methodically working my way back this way. And how much movement do I have? I don't remember.
Let's see. Does it say? I don't think it actually says on the character sheet. You don't have an assigned movement. It's what was it? It's an amount of something. Hang on.
Let's pull up a.
I did not put that on the GM
search.
Yeah, if you want to, you can hold down Control and hit spacebar. And then you can start typing. Do.
Move.
Starship combat. Hang on.
Action
Just
to
a
move
minute.
your agent. Oh.
What did you do that for?
It says 10 meters jogging, 20 running, 30 sprinting, or about 3 while doing something else.
There you go.
Is that
Yep. So I will say you're at a jog right now, is what we'll just adjudicate that to.
Okay. I will go ahead and move my. I'm gonna get. So I had about 10 feet to the edge of the chasm here.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and, if it's okay, can I jump as well with the movement, or is that
absolutely? Nope, you can do that.
All right, so I'm going to jump and try to make it over here. And as I get over that direction, I'm going to go ahead and try to turn and look around the corner here.
Okay. As you turn and look around the corner, you see there is an individual that is not wearing the same kind of suit as you and your cohorts, and they are facing south.
Okay.
And that
what is do we know what the range of our weapons are?
You do.
Okay.
It should be on your character sheet.
Okay, I'm looking.
On the weapon itself. You've got plenty of range, I can tell you that.
Okay, yep. I see it here. Yep. Perfect. Okay. And next, then I am...
Yes. I'm working on pulling something up. There it is. Atticus, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm going to fall back with, how do I move mine? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna fall back with Gabriel here. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun.
Okay.
And point it directly at that front space right in front of me.
All right. Cool.
You notice that I have a melee weapon in my hand. So I'm going to note.
Do we get a description of what their suits look like? Like, are they?
No.
Are our suits skin tight? Are they more like puffy?
Yeah, they're pretty close to skin tight. Think more along the lines of about as loose as maybe a relatively tight-fitting leather jacket.
Okay.
And there's whoever they are. They look similar. They're definitely a different color, and they probably have different gear on them. All right. So you have moved and done your thing. I need to... All right. So you, Joshua, you make that jump and you turn around and you swivel. You see the individual, and somehow you're not sure if there was, equipment involved or what, but whoops. They definitely saw you as well, because they turn around, come on, and see you.
Okay.
And as they swivel, they're bringing the firearm up, and she's going to squeeze off a shot at you.
Okay.
Not the face.
You're kind of hoping not anywhere.
I'm the idiot that brought his sword to a gunfight.
Yeah, well, you know. All right, so here's the deal. You see the trigger pull. Well, you don't see the trigger pull. You see the firearm come up, and she's either taking an extreme amount of time aiming, or something has gone wrong, and it's at that point where you see sparks fly out on the right-hand side of the weapon, and there's a small and very brief explosion. It's not a large explosion. It doesn't throw the individual back or do anything like that. But you can easily tell that that weapon has malfunctioned catastrophically.
Sweet.
Nice.
It's a good day to be Joshua.
I just kind of count myself lucky as I'm sitting there and I watch this happen, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, that could have gone way worse for me.
Yep,
And,
it could have. All right, so there's a brief few seconds for everybody where not a lot happens, and then Gabe and Atticus, you will see two projectiles, one of them the same laser beam that has fired at Atticus a couple times, and one of them looks like a plasma burst hit the wall to your left. So they are still firing. You don't know if it's ineptitude or suppressing fire or what, but they're still firing.
Well, it's
And
definitely
Gabe-
suppressing.
Gabe, it is your turn.
Well, it's definitely suppressing. Is there a hold action option? Am I able to wait until a trigger?
I'm not sure. I don't think there's that kind of mechanic in the game.
Okay.
Let me look real quick here.
Yeah, I'm scanning. Since you made it so easy to look at. There's a wait option.
Is there?
Wait to take any action after their dex comes up. At any time before your next turn, you can insert your action before the next index order. You cannot wait until another character acts and then jump in before it's resolved. But you can jump in before. So basically, I can jump in between characters, not interrupt a
Did
character.
I just lose everybody's audio?
I can hear you.
I don't know, maybe. Did you lose everybody's audio? Hello.
Well, yeah, I can hear you.
Is anybody else talking?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Hello?
What happened to
I'm
Patrick?
guessing you can't hear me.
Yeah, you might have got muted. It was weird because my music and you cut out at the exact same time.
Everything was good for me.
Okay, anyway, you were saying.
I'm guessing you still can't hear me.
There we
No,
go.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. There is a wait option. I basically
Yep.
I can insert myself anywhere in the turn order, but I can't interrupt another action. So
Okay.
I am
And
going to
then-
wait.
Okay, cool. And we're going to say that unlike What's up with the music? Unlike Pathfinder, where you stay at that lower initiative, you're going to go at the same initiative that you started the combat with. So if you wait and then take an attack or action at the end of the round, you'll be back in your original initiative spot the next round.
Awesome.
Because I'm crazy. All right, so you're waiting. Just an FYI, guys, you can do called shots in this game. They are more difficult, but it is possible to pull them off.
Do what?
Called shots.
Called shots.
Called
Yeah,
shots.
so like
I'm going to shoot him in the foot.
you
I'm going
say,
to shoot the firearm.
yep.
Okay. What is
Duvo, it is your turn. You are about halfway over, and you are beginning to see flashing, not real bright, and you can definitely tell that there are flashlights going on in there. Also, just an FYI for you, if you right-click on your character's token, the bottom left option should be a flashlight. You can click that, and that will turn on, essentially, a flashlight. And then if you right-click on the token and then click the, what is it, the light bulb, I think, maybe. Same location on the token. It'll turn off. So you can hold down either Control or Shift and use the mouse wheel to turn. Focus the beam, as it were. So you're about halfway over, and you can see stuff that makes you think aggressive negotiations have ensued. Nobody has said anything on comms after you heard Gabe say, "Atticus, get out of there." Do you say anything, or are you just remaining silent as you approach? What's going through your mind?
I think he's maintaining radio silence so he doesn't give himself away.
Okay. Excellent.
I think Aiden's wanting to know what the what called shot does. Like he's not understanding why you would use it.
All right, cool. So called shot, let me get there right quick. Called shot is an attack to a particular body part, the head, the hand, the leg. A called shot allows your agent to roll a grenade past cover or to shoot someone in the leg in order to avoid body armor. If the attack is automatic gunfire that can hit multiple targets, the called shot affects only the first target. A called shot is more difficult than a standard attack, so it has a penalty. If partly covered means a minus 20%. As far as called shots on an individual who's not behind cover, essentially half the body. So if you say I'm going to shoot him in the leg, that gets ruled as a minus 20. If it's mostly covered, you're aiming for just a limb or the head or something like that. I'm going to shoot him in the hand or shoot the gun out of him, that kind of thing. You make the attack at a minus 40. There are additional rules that factor in if you are making a called shot with unarmed combat or a melee weapon. So we'll cross that bridge if/when we come to it.
Understood.
All right. Bring the music down a little more. That got a little loud. Okay. Josh, it is your turn. Lucky for you, that person that attempted to shoot you was not able to move.
Agreed. So I seeing that malfunction, I go ahead and I drop down to a kneel really quick,
Okay.
and just to try to get a little bit better stability, and I want to go ahead and shoot at them.
Okay. Go ahead and target. So it's been a while since we did this. If you mouse over but don't click and then hit the letter T, that will target that individual.
Okay.
And then feel free to make your attack roll.
And I assume, is that the firearms skill check?
Um,
Or is that...
Look at your equipment.
what you can do, yeah, if you go to the equipment
just
on your
from there?
character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And if you're just FYI, if you're
myself.
yeah, if you're going to do a called shot or something like that, you would right click on the dice, and that would bring up that extra window where you could apply bonuses or things like that. If you're just making the regular shot, just left click.
Just making a regular shot. So
Okay. Okay. Your shot goes wide left just a little bit, and it flies past that individual. Duvo,
Okay.
you know without a doubt that shots are being fired now because one comes flying out of there. You're nowhere near it, but it definitely ups the pucker factor just a tiny bit.
and that's a laser rifle too, so it's definitely seeable. That plasma shot.
Pew!
Excuse me, sorry about that. All right, so that's your shot or your round. Atticus, what you gonna do?
I was thinking about waiting again, or waiting here like Patrick. But I might take this moment to speak with Gabriel. Basically tell him if we go back one room, we can alternate what side of the door we're standing on. Which might be able to confuse them more if they decide to push up.
Okay.
And then I guess can we use our turn to communicate for a second, or I don't, because we only have a few seconds to talk.
Communicating is a free action.
So does he get
That's
time
not
to
gonna.
respond to that, or do we just move on and wait till it becomes his turn?
I could.
Go ahead.
Yeah, is talking a free action?
Talking is a free action. Yes. You know, I'm not going to allow you to have a 2-minute conversation, but yeah, quick
Did we lose
chats
him?
in combat are
He's
fine.
muted.
He's
I wonder.
Take that as a maybe.
Ah,
I'll take that as a yes.
Well, okay, till somebody gets shot.
so you're going to suggest that we fall back?
Yeah, I say we fall back and you stand on one side of the door, I stand on the other. I think we have a good shot of maybe getting a better shot on one of them, or being able to, I don't know, surprise them in some way maybe.
Okay. Yeah, Gabriel will nod and gesture with his head.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I'm gonna make sure that I have. Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. I have a saber as well, so if we're gonna be potentially aiming at each other, I might swap to that.
Okay.
I think the combination of the shotgun and the saber will work just fine.
Okay.
I will just stay back out of your lane of fire,
Sounds good.
and then I'll step up.
Okay. So, Atticus, you gonna move? Atticus. Atticus.
Fearless leader.
Oh. Geez. Sorry, guys. I was muted, and I didn't think I was muted. Atticus, please move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then I will take my turn and move as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it not letting you
Yeah.
do it because it's out of?
No,
out
I
of turn?
never remember the 2-step move.
Hold down Control.
I tried that and it just tried to run me through the wall. So I did something wrong.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's Atticus's turn. Josh, the individual who's in combat with you, throws the rifle down or away and moves up to where they have some cover. And as they were moving, you're pretty sure that they were readying another weapon.
Okay.
All right. Now it's decision time. Gabe and Atticus, you see the light briefly illuminate the corridor, so you know that there's some movement that's occurred there. And then the light goes out.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that right now, but I turned my flashlight off.
Yeah, it's fine. Those are free actions. Okay. So it is really dark in here.
I have my flashlight in my offhand.
Okay.
Or is a saber a two-handed weapon?
No, it's not a two-handed weapon. It's one or two, so it's versatile.
Did we establish that our flashlights were on our like helmets or body as opposed to our?
Yeah, they can be on.
that's right.
They can be on your suit. They can be on your helmet. They can be on your firearm. You don't have to run around holding it. You're not running around holding a great big mag light.
Okay. Yeah, I think we had established they were on helmets before. All right. So.
Okay.
Never mind.
So, as soon as for Gabe and Atticus, as soon as all the lights go off, you on your visor on your helmet turns into, you didn't know this yet, turns into a little HUD, and you see thermal detection on, and it's definitely not low light that you're seeing, because there's no light in here. You wouldn't be able to see anything. You can very, very dimly make out walls, and if you look at each other, you can see resonant body heat. So thermal vision is included in the suit.
Nice.
Wish I had known that sooner.
Yeah. Well, that is what it is.
Nah,
All
I'm
right.
just being a smartass.
I know. Please remember, if you are making any rolls and you fail and it's a skill, check the box.
I checked the box.
Check it a box. All right, Gabe, it is your turn.
You know, I didn't look to see if I had any skills to upgrade when we started.
Well, go ahead
Oh,
and
well.
look, and if there are, do them now.
I'm not worried about. Well, search might be nice. All right, I'll do it.
I have 2.
It's not a big process, so just get it done.
Wow, what a roll.
What a roll. Duvo, you have none that need improved, so you're good to go.
Okay. Gabe is going to wait once more. He is watching for that sign of body heat. He is not peeking around the corner
Okay.
because he suspects they're going to have the same. He's also
What?
kind of dreading the flash from that shotgun when it goes off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, crap. No, I want to wait. If I move, I can't wait. So I'm going to wait.
Okay. Duvo, it is your turn, buddy. And you, we're going to say, are right there. So if you had planned on turning the light off before getting there, you can do that. If you want to have the light on, that's cool too. I don't care. Your choice. Okay. So,
We'll have it up for stealth.
stealth. I like it. There you are. What do you plan to do?
Do I see the person right there?
Yeah, it is really dark in here, but there are some light sources, and they still have their light on, so it's shining against the wall. So to you, even though they're facing away from you, they're kind of backlit. You can see, you're dimly aware that there is somebody there.
My light should be shining through the door as well, too.
All right, so I don't think I'm great at stealth, but I'm going to try to get up by that person very quietly.
Okay. That'll probably be really easy to do since sound doesn't carry in space. As long as you don't do anything that's going to make a big visible impact, you're going to be good to go. So on your stealth roll, add 40% to it. So if you right click on stealth, it's going to bring up an extra window where you can choose the 40% bonus.
I am right clicking and nothing is popping up.
Really? Okay. Hold on. Stealth. Are you right clicking on the word stealth or the dice?
The dice.
Okay. All right. That's really bizarre. It's coming up for me. I wonder if you have a pop-up blocker or something like that going on. Just roll it, and we'll add 40% to the roll, and you didn't need it to begin with. So you are good to go, man. You're going to move right up on them. Go ahead.
You got a -10.
When I close the window, all the pop-ups from the modifiers that I clicked on, they're all here. Okay, so it worked. I
Nice.
just needed to close the window.
Cool.
All right, so
I thought mine failed. It was on the other screen also.
Oh, really? Nice. All right, so you are essentially right behind him. And let's see. Josh, go ahead and make me an alertness roll. Okay. You don't
it's
see.
my time to. Oh, did we? We didn't apply skill improvements before, did we?
Go ahead and do it now.
You want me to do it out? You want me to uncheck the 2 that I've done already? Like, so firearms I failed and alertness I failed. You want me to wait? Like, uncheck those?
Yeah,
Apply
go
my
ahead and
skill improvements
uncheck
from last
those,
session.
apply the improvements, and then recheck them. Ow, that's tough.
Oh, well, better than nothing.
Yep.
All right.
1% can make the difference.
Okay, so failed the alertness.
All right, so you don't see anything going on there. And Duvo, that is your turn. Josh, it is your turn.
Seeing her like go behind the wall, I'm looking around myself and looking around. I don't see a whole lot of. I'm gonna go ahead and head over towards this corner.
Okay.
Just try to make a quick break for it.
Get some cover.
Yeah, get some cover. And if I peek, do I have a shot at all there?
You do. Essentially, the both of you are going to be under partial cover. Well, given the angle, you're actually going to be... Let me measure something out right quick. Yeah, I'm going to say you're both under partial cover. So it'll be a minus 20 to
-20, all right.
to any attacks, any ranged attacks.
I'm going to go ahead and just try to pop one shot off then from cover.
Perfect.
And
Duvo, do you have a backup character?
get ready. Here it comes.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
That is awesome.
Trying to best the outlaw. Or
All right.
the ranger.
Yep,
Wow.
3 armor piercing and then a 1d12 damage.
Oh my gosh. All right, hold on just a sec. Let me look at
And
your
a 10% lethality.
10% lethality. You're using the light LP rifle?
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay, so first thing that you're going to want to do is make a lethality roll. How that works is, you said it's a 10% lethality?
Yep.
So you're going to roll percentile dice, and if it's 10 or under, it just kills them. If it's not 10 or under, then we deal
Just roll a
damage
D100.
a different way. What's that?
Just roll a d100.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh! Wow.
Oh.
I was not
Not
expecting
expecting
that. Holy crap balls.
That's some decent rolls there.
You're
Oh
rolling
man.
D100s, and in 2 rolls, you've totaled 11. That's ridiculous.
That is
That's nutty.
crazy. Okay.
That's like enemy at the gates. That's like shooting the scope and like hitting somebody in the eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's insane.
Let's go. Let's go.
So you it's not center mass because they were hiding, but you got some vital stuff there somewhere. You hit them in the torso, and they just it's space, so they don't just drop, but their arms go slack and they just kind of start floating there.
So mag boots keep them stuck to the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was insane. Atticus, it is your turn. You holding?
We're holding. Hold the line.
I'm gonna go fill my water. I can still hear everything.
That's one action.
Yeah, you're just going to hang out and wait?
Yes.
Okay.
I was making a joke about Justin having to spend an action to go fill his water.
Oh, to go, yeah. Nice. Okay. Let me think here for just a sec. All right. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, Duvo. You are behind this individual. You see what happened, and then you are essentially bathed in light as a somebody behind you or to the south of you clicks their light on, and you look back and you see there are two more individuals in here, and one of them, has their light on you, and you very clearly see that the light that they are pointing at you is attached to a weapon. So it's up, and they move forward a little bit, firearm trained upon you, and they don't pull the trigger, but you are in the crosshairs. And then the other one in the room. Whoops. Man, I keep doing that. I gotta be a little more click happy. The other one in the room stops what they are doing, turns around, and moves, over here. And you don't see that they have a weapon readied. In one hand, they're holding what looks like a little miniature keyboard, like maybe a tablet, with some leads coming off of it, floating in 0G, and they are reaching for their dead comrade. So you can decide how you're going to handle that here in just a minute. Gabe, it is your turn. As far as you know, nothing has changed. Gabe?
Sorry, I stepped away. What did I miss?
Stuff.
I heard Duvo is in the crosshairs.
Yep. Well, you're unaware, your character is unaware of everything else that's happened. So, as far as you know, nothing has changed, and it's your turn.
Okay. I don't think Gabe's a patient wait kind of guy, but he also knows that he brought a sword to a gunfight. He's going to peek around the corner real fast and then tuck back.
Okay. You don't see anything. Just empty corridor.
So radio silence seems like a really good idea. Do the swords glow?
They do. When you engage the thing right now, if you don't have it turned on, essentially, it's just a handle. When you do
Right.
turn it on, it does glow with like a very pale blue energy.
Okay. I guess I didn't ask if engaging it could happen during an attack, or if I have to have it ready beforehand.
I would say you have to have it ready beforehand. Unless you're going to do something particularly malicious, like hold it against somebody's body and then turn it on.
Not unless they give me a really good reason.
Yeah.
Okay. This is dumb. He's gonna make a big motion because I'm not sure how detailed our night vision heads-up display is. He's gonna make a big motion with his left because he's holding the saber with his right, and he is going to go ahead and move back up to the previous position so that he can peek around the corner again next time.
Okay.
But he's gonna move. Let's see, move there, control.
Now,
Nope,
hold
it
down
doesn't like
control. Hold down control.
Okay.
Click and drag to move once. Then click. Then click and move. There you go.
There it
And
is.
then
All
click
right.
again and then hit spacebar. There you go.
Got it. So he's gonna, like I said, wave to Atticus before he moves, and then he's gonna move in. He's assuming that Atticus has the same level of vision that he does.
That's a fair assumption to make.
Wait, I know you're making a motion. Were you making a motion for me to follow you or to stay back?
To follow.
Okay.
Duvo, you, sir, might feel like you're in a bit of a pickle. Because they definitely have the drop on you. And at least in the room, you're outnumbered. What you gonna do?
Okay, so the one closest to me is just approaching with the pad or whatever in their hand, and the one furthest away is the one with the gun on me.
Yes.
As you're thinking, you kind of hear Josh say over the comms, "I think I just took one down."
Yippee!
What an incredible shot, too. That was crazy.
Well, I suppose he's he's an old hockey guy, so he's used to being a little outnumbered. I suppose he's just going to try to take a swing at the one closest to him.
Okay.
What are you swinging?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I wouldn't. I would, however, like to know what weapon you're
They don't
going
call
to
him
attack
Duo
with.
for nothing.
Oh boy. I don't even know what that
Never
means,
mind.
but okay.
I don't either. I just was.
Never mind.
Right. Okay, Duvo. So if you hold your mouse cursor or hover over the one you intend to attack, and then hit the letter T, that will target them. and then you can make your attack roll if it's unarmed or whatever you're going to be attacking with. You'll find that on your equipment tab of the character.
All right.
Excuse
I
me.
don't think I have any equipment, but that's okay because I am spec for unarmed. So
Okay.
Oh, he wasn't there for the shopping spree.
He wasn't.
I fully expect him to be carrying a hockey stick.
Oof. All right, so you take a swing and you miss.
Check it.
Yeah, go ahead and check mark unarmed combat. Josh, it is your turn. Things are really unclear as to what's going on. There's a lot more light there now. None of it appears to be pointing at you. You can clearly see the individual that you put a shot into. You can see fluid floating around them, so you can see some blood that has escaped the suit and is floating near them. They are not moving, so you're pretty sure they are dead. You can see there's a figure behind them, a much larger figure, and a lot of light.
Okay, I am going to
Make wild assumptions and shoot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot.
Do it.
Let's just end him. I'm gonna unalive a second person here. I'm gonna go ahead with me saying, like with what I said earlier. I'm just gonna basically kind of ask for a quick status check to see if I can get any feedback on anybody. And I want to try to look and see if I can see who, like peeking around, like seeing that person.
Yep.
Can I do a check of some kind to see if I can tell if this is another bad guy? I mean, because I don't know. Duvo has come onto the ship at this point, right?
Sure.
Nobody said
So
anything.
you're going to yell out for a sit rep, and then you're essentially going to make an alertness roll.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and yell that, ask for sit rep, and going to make another quick alertness roll and fail.
Yeah, it's about time you didn't drastically succeed at something.
Yeah, I missed two things already before that. I'm just swinging up and then swinging down.
So, yeah, you call out for the sit rep, and they're too obscured. They're too bathed in light. You can't quite tell. It's not obvious that it's one of yours.
They're not pointing guns at me, though, right?
They're not pointing guns at you. They're not even facing you. And just by sheer size, operating on the information that you're aware of, you haven't seen anybody in space yet that is as massive a lump of human flesh as Duvo is. So it's not a stretch to think that it might well be him.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move up to here.
Okay.
And kind of take just a quick look. And then I'm going to move here and get kind of turned this way.
Okay. When you moved up, you had more vision available and more of your light hit. You're pretty sure that's Duvo.
Okay.
All right.
So as I move up and I get there, I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna kind of give a quick, a Duvo. I'm on your 6 or on your 7. You know what I mean? Just try to give him a little bit of information of where I'm at.
Right.
And I'm going to stop here.
So that's fine. Cool. When he called out for a sit rep, does anybody respond?
Gabriel here.
Okay. I guess that's about it.
I mean, I'll make a call out here. Atticus checking in. We got 2 bogeys. Don't know their location anymore.
Okay. Duvo, you heard all of that. Do you say anything, or are you focused and intent upon your struggle?
The struggle is being focused on, so maybe you'd hear a grunt over the intercom.
Grrr. All right. Atticus, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm moving up here. I can't see anything. I can see Gabriel's shape, but I can't actually see him on the map. Where is he standing? Is he standing at the corner?
Yeah,
I'm
he's at
back
the
where
corner.
I was before.
Oh, you're back in. You're back
He
right
is
here.
right there.
Okay, I see what you mean. And we can't see any light or anything past these guys,
Ah, that's awesome.
or not past the hallway.
Right. If you peek around the corner, you can dimly see some light far away.
Gabriel, do you think we should push up further?
Well, if they are not in the, we need to get back to Josh.
Okay.
Did Josh say Duvo's name? He did on the comms, didn't he?
He did.
Josh and Duvo, we need to have each other's backs.
Understood.
Okay.
How much further can I go?
You're done.
Done. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Duvo, you take a swing, and some stuff happened in the meantime. All of this is happening very quickly. Much quicker than we are playing it out in game. And you take a swing, you miss. There's some stuff that happens. There's yelling over the comms, and the person that had the gun pulls the trigger.
Beep.
And that is going to be... Oh my gosh.
Miss.
That is super crazy.
Misfire.
Okay, well, that is what it is. Duvo, a stream, a short, not a long, but a short stream of plasma flies past your head. And they missed. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay. This individual is now their turn, and they go trucking over to the edge and jump off. So there's that. Gabe, it is your turn.
Gabe is going to do the same as last time. Peek around the corner real quick, and if he doesn't see anybody, he's going to move on to the next corner, or as far as the GM will allow.
Okay, sure. You can move, what do we say?
It's
you
10
can move.
jogging.
Yeah, so that's going to be, say, 30 feet. Just go with 30. So back up one.
That's 30 according to my measure.
Well,
Okay.
I'm showing that's 5 plus 25 is what I was showing.
Oh, I thought that was the total at the end. My bad.
You're good. No problem. All right. So you can see light, and you can even see the individual that is right there.
Mm-hmm. And I can see the one that went over the edge.
Okay, cool. Gabe, it is your turn. You brought fists to a gunfight, and so far it's not worked out too terribly for you. What you gonna do? You got choices. You can engage, or you can run through the open door that is right there. Duvo.
Oh, I thought you said Gabe.
He said
No.
Dave.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still getting into saying character names. My bad.
It's okay. Funnily enough, the nurse at the rehab place thought my name was Gabe for a day and a half. So.
Oh, neat.
All right, so the person I tried to punch just jumped.
Yep, they took off.
And all right. Well, I'm not.
I mean, I
sure
guess you
just
could also
rolled in
chase
the
them
ball.
too. So
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna charge the person that just shot me, and hopefully make a swing this time.
gutsy. Okay. Because I am beneficent, I will say that you can move up and swing this round. I'll let you do that. So target that one.
Okay.
And then make your unarmed combat roll. Oof. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, man. All right. So here's what happens. You come in hard and fast and you swing for all you are worth, right? And this individual looks really surprised. You can see through the visor that it's a female. She looks really surprised that you are taking this action. Excuse me. And this is clearly not a planned thing for them. It's not like they're reacting with a combat reaction. This is a gut instinct reaction. They start to flinch down and bring their hands up, and you wind up punching the side of the rifle. And it really, really hurts your hand. You're going to take a point of damage. And that thing might be broken. So to take a point of damage, just open up your character, and right underneath the picture, you've got hit points. On the right is the maximum, left is current, so take that down to 11.
Right.
I really need a mute button on this mic. Having to bring up Discord, mute, cough, then unmute is annoying.
You can do hotkeys on your keyboard in Discord.
Oh, I bet I can, can't I? All right, so that's it. Your attack, you wound up hurting yourself.
Nice.
Josh, it is your turn. You can tell by the way the light is moving that there's some stuff still going on. You have not seen any fire from weapons, so you don't know exactly what's happening, but there's definitely still a lot of movement in that room.
Do I see the person over here?
Yes, you do. They are leaving back to you.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna go ahead and move up
Okay.
to the corner.
Now
Try
you
to
can
get-
clearly see everything. Duvo is locked in combat with that other person, and
Okay.
one is running away.
I'm gonna go ahead and try a called shot
Okay.
for that person.
Duvo's head.
Okay.
No,
Duvo's head. Nice.
marking this person here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and try a called shot to hit like her right, like facing away from me, her right shoulder. I mean, what
Okay.
you know what I mean, like her right side, my right side.
Yep.
And
So that is going to be
so right click.
that's
minus
pretty
20, you said?
specific. Let's do minus 40 on that.
Okay.
Oof.
Damn it.
Yep.
Um,
Sales
Okay.
passed.
and that'll be my turn.
Sweet. Atticus, it is your turn, man.
Yeah, moving up here. Then what is that? I didn't measure.
Right now
there.
you're at 15 feet, and then that would be another 20, so that would put you at 35.
Right there.
Now, if you wanted to be jogging, you could move more than that, but walking is going to be, that's going to be the limit to it.
Where is Gabriel? Next to me.
Running
Halfway
around
through
in
the
the
next
dark.
room.
Yeah, so if you
On the
move up
right.
to right there, you'll be right next to him.
I ran there.
Okay. Excuse me. Jeez. Okay, this person woo also goes flying. And as they jump, they do this really cool thing where they kind of twist around. So the boom boom may not be over with. I guess we'll find out. Whoops. I keep doing that. All right, that one hits some kind of booster and leaves the scene. They fly up. So it is Gabe's turn.
Gabe is going to do the peek around the corner again. And he's going to have to move to do that.